Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.
Alright, so as you can see, we're back once again, and here is the finished version of this project right over here. Here we can actually see those links about contact workers, and this is when we're gonna go ahead and show the workers or job seekers on our website. And here is the companies, and some various links right over here. We have the login and the register right over here, and if we click on login, as you can see, is the login page. We click on register right over here. We can actually register for a new account. So if we go and try to do an account, right over here, so here is the username and here is the password. If we actually go gmail.com, so we can specify the user type, whether you are a worker or a company right over here. I'm gonna choose company for this website, and we can set the password right here, and we can retype the password right over here. So there is a validation right over here. If those passwords are not the same, we are gonna display actually an error message. But if we click on this, as you can see now, we've registered a new company account. So if we click on users right over here, as you can see, here is our own account right over here. Here is our own row. So here, as you can see, the password is actually hashed. And if we go ahead and try to log in, as you can see, we're back once again at the index page, and now we have the sessions working, and we have 3 links right over here. If we click on this drop down menu, and we have a posted job link right over here. This should only appear or this should only pop up to the company's accounts. Okay, if we actually click on this, as you can see, here is the company. There is a company right over here. This will just show the companies inside our own website. So if we actually just close this for now, we can just post a job if we want to. Let's say this one's gonna be web developer. As here, we can specify the job region, we can specify the job type, and we can specify the number of vacancies for this job. And we can also look up over here. We have some job categories that we can actually choose from, and as you can see, the experience, we can specify that too. And here is the salary, and here is the gender, and here is the application deadline, and here is the job description. We can specify all of this, and all of this, of course, we have validation for every input for those. So if we actually click on save job right over here, we're going to the same page. That means that it's actually working. If we click on jobs right over here, as you can see, here is the job right over here, and it has the status of 0. So in order for this job to show up on our website, we need actually to go ahead to the admin panel and go ahead and verify this job in order for it to pop up. So if we actually, since we're not gonna go ahead and log in with an admin account for now, let's actually go ahead and do this. Let's just verify it from here, and if we actually go ahead and refresh, this job should pop up right here. So as you can see, here is the job. You can just view it. Here is the title for it. Here is the company that built this job, and we're specifying an image for every company. This is actually an image that you can update for companies. So if I actually go ahead and just try to view this job. Alright, so here is the single job right over here, the single page job. Here is the title, here is the company name, and here is the place or the location or the region for this company, and here is the type, and there is some other information about it. You can actually share this on Twitter. Alright, so we can actually go ahead and share this or tweet it, as you would like to call it. Alright, so we have social media shares, and we have categories right over here, as you're seeing. Alright, and we can just update this job, and we can actually delete it if we want to. And this right over here will display the related jobs, but this is the only job that we have inside our own website for now. So if we actually try, we can update this job. As you can see, here is the data. We can update all of this, or we can actually just go ahead and delete it. Alright, so if we actually go ahead also and try, let's take a look at the public profile, update profile, and show applicants pages. So if we look up over here, here is the public profile for this company. Here is the social media links for it, and here is the job that's posted by this company, and we only have this one job for now. Alright, so if we actually go to the update profile, let's say we want to update the bio. So if when I go ahead and just copy, and we want to go ahead and just update this. So if we actually go ahead and refresh this one right over here, right, so this is show applications, sorry. If we go ahead and refresh this, here is the bio for this company, so it's actually updating. Alright, and this one right over here, this is a special page that will show the job applicants for the jobs for this company. Right, so when somebody goes ahead and try and apply for a job, we want to go ahead and display his information right over here for this company. So every company will have a page like this one right over here. Alright, so there's actually a lot more to talk about for the company, for the company's profiles, but I want to go ahead now and register with a new account, and that account will be a worker account or a job seeker account. So if we actually log out, as you can see, we're getting back to the index page. Let's now try to create a user account. So I want to go job.seeker at yahoo.com. If we actually copy this, or let's just, so if let's specify the user type as worker, if we do the password, and if we sign up, as you can see, we're going back to the login. If we check this out, the users, as you can see right over here, we're having the type, the first one is company and the second one is actually worker. Alright, so here is the full, the full structure of this table. As you can see right over here, we're having various stuff. So the CV obviously is going to be only for the profile type of job seeker or worker. So if we try and log in with this credential that we just did, so as you can see, we're getting back to the index. We're having a couple of pages right over here. Here is the public profile, the update profile, and the saved jobs right over here. So as you can see, this is also a job seeker. So obviously this is a default image that I'm gonna give every user on my website, so you can actually update this right over here, and you can upload actually a CV. So I want to go ahead and upload a CV. So if you actually go ahead and try to pick up this resume, and let's try and update the image also. So if you actually go ahead, go to pics, and let's choose any image that we want. Let's actually choose this image maybe. If we click on update, alright, so if we go ahead and refresh this, as you can see, here is our own image. You can customize it however, whatever you want. And if we actually go ahead to the update page once more, you can update various forms of stuff. So we can just update the bio, and if we click on update, alright, so if we go ahead and refresh this, as you can see right over here, here is the bio. Alright, and if we click on download CV, this will just allow the guy to download his CV, or the company, if it's accessing this profile, to download this guy's CV. Alright, so let's go ahead now and show and go to the job, the only job that we have. If we click on it, as you can see right over here, we're only having those two buttons, the save job and the apply job right here. And of course, we go ahead and click on save job, and as you can see, this job now saved. So if we go ahead and click on save job, as you can see, we're having this job that's only saved, and this user is the only one who's actually gonna go ahead and access it. Alright, and access this page. And if we wanna apply for jobs, as you can see, application sent successfully. Alright, so if we click on it, alright, and if you look over here, it says you applied for this job. Alright, so you can't apply for this job once again if we actually try to refresh this. Alright, so as you can see right over here, and if we click on this, this will unsave this job. So if we refresh this once again, as you can see, the job now is gone. And as you can see, I can just go ahead and save this once again. Alright, so there is a lot going on actually inside this web application. There's various forms of validations, stuff like that. And of course, there is no time to talk about all of this. Let's just talk about the search function right over here. If you actually go ahead and try to search for something, and if we did not specify those two, if we click on this, you can see there is a simple form of validation. If we did not specify any of those, we will go to the same page once again. So if we go ahead and just look up web developer, and if we try to specify both of those, and if we click on search right over here, it's going to this page, and it says there are no searches with this job just yet, and that's fine. And as you can see, this trending keyword right over here, I actually did this in the course. So this is a pretty cool feature actually to have inside your own website. Alright, so this is it for this little intro, and I will actually see you inside the course.
For more updates, subscribe to our channel, click the show links and enjoy watching the videos.